What's going on, guys? Welcome back to an episode of Feed the Beast Hermit Pack. I think I got it right this time. Pack. That's right. Well, guys, as you can see, I did a little bit of building off camera, and by building I mean I put together some of the constructs. These are pretty simple and straightforward, and I'm going to explain them to you now. Over here we have our cow farm, and at the cow farm, all the setups are essentially the same. There's a feeder. The feeder is set up to the specific need for the cow. The cow, in fact, is... click it. There's a lot of cows in there. Wheat. So the cows get fed wheat, and then there is either one block or half slabs, and then the infant gets pushed out here, and then there's a torturino behind them, and they'll grow and then get damaged by the diamond spikes. They'll pop their loot, and the only thing right now is to resolve the XP that's being left over. And the same thing over here for the sheep. Oh, we have an escapee. We had a couple of them. Yeah, some of these I actually had to, be a part of something greater. Don't die under that cable. Part of the problem I was running into with starting off is placing the vacuum chest. It seemed that it interfered with the diamond spike position. And also there's still occasionally there's some issues, things getting stuck down there. I'm not sure if that's because there's a torturino placed over the chest. But I've also had the torturino set up over in other places, and there doesn't seem to be any issues. So, the only one that was an exception right now is the chicken one, and I think we're just going to keep it that way because we're not using chickens for anything other than eggs. At least that's all I want them for. Oh, and I think that just got sent over to our refined storage system. Yeah, so I basically trying to populate them as much as possible with chickens, and the pigs are the same right now too. I'm trying to get as many pigs over here before I start the harvesting process. Try to put that in nice. But this is, I'll be honest, guys, this is really, really morbid looking. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. We're gonna case it all up though, pretend it didn't happen. Now there is one conundrum. So obviously you have your pigs, which aren't very good for anything other than, I guess you can ride them, and they give you bacon or pork. Chickens have a lot of uses, that's why we're not going to kill them. They can produce meat, but that's not necessary for what we're using them for. We want them for their eggs, but that's their byproduct is eggs, which I think is good to have around. And they also have a byproduct of feathers, so that's double whammy. Sheep can produce wool, but they can also produce wool by killing them, so it's not really an issue to try and keep them around. If we do have some like special colored sheep, maybe we'll do that and set up an automated shearing system. And then cows, well, cows is a bit of a predicament, guys. Cows, they can produce leather, which is good, and produce meat, but all that's produced by killing them. There's one thing that we do need from them, and that is milk. And we can't get milk from cows by killing them. So we have to come up with a different method. Now, I've researched a few things, and then I found something that seemed interesting, but I don't know if it's true or not. It is installed, and it is the... oh, we'll just go right to it. Cow in a jar. It's a multi-block kitchen, cooking for blockheads. And all it shows is a milk jar, and this blank spot, and then a cow. So I'm not exactly sure what we're supposed to do, but it says it can slowly produce milk for recipes. So what I'm thinking is if we can get a few of these milk jars, and perhaps if we can use like a pressurized fluid system, we can pull the milk out of them. But we gotta figure out how we're gonna make them. So first step is making a jar, and that is made by this. So we do need some milk, so let's go ahead and make just one for now. We'll make one for now and see what we have to do here. There's a mod, I think it's in Direwolf's pack that allows you to essentially milk the cows, and you can automate that, but I think it's called a rancher. Okay, milk jar. Alright, so now we got this milk jar, and now we need to drop it on the cow or push the cow into it. Do I have an... Oh, nice. I have one slightly damaged anvil. Alright, cool. So, let's go ahead and grab one of these cows. If I can. There we go. Nice. Alright. So, we'll spawn the cow. Okay, right clicking doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, just throw it at him. Get in the jar. Get in the jar. Okay, let's just try this. Uh-huh. Nope. Okay. Maybe this. Okay, let's try this. I wonder if does the glass have a what's the falling quality? The like a sandblock. So I'll put the cow in here. Okay. And I guess we could just well, I don't want let's just try this. If I place the block here, it's okay, here's the jar. If I knock this out, it should fall if it has sand quality. Which it doesn't. Okay, one more thing. This the jar falls down onto the cow. Okay. Maybe stop. Oh, gosh. There we go. Sometimes it just does that. I don't know why. Alright. No. Oh. Get back here. Get. Alright, nothing. Okay, so I have one more theory. And I looked it up. And I'll be honest, it didn't look like it was right because it's not, like, my UI says otherwise. But apparently, not confirmed. If I go ahead and place this cow down, actually, I'm going to need additional blocks. And I'm kind of regretting not doing this in creative and see how this works. But I guess it's kind of fun. Okay, so place the cow there. And anvil? What the? Oh my. No way. Oh, what? It's a cow in a jar. What the? Oh, that is awesome. Cool. Alright. That's enough. Now we have to see if we can put some pressurized conduits up to it. Let's see. Let's make ourselves a tank. Okay, tank. And then we need some really I was pretty sure no, I didn't. Huh. I thought I automated these. And some pressurized conduits. If this works, then we should be able to use the NRIO ones. Alright, and so that's gonna slowly produce milk. Where's our tank? Okay. Actually, don't even need that, do we? Don't even need that little cow in the jar, do we? I mean, we need the cow in the jar. I was actually talking to the cow in the jar. And we'll set this up to pull. Oh my goodness, please work. Milk stored. Please work. Oh, come on. Come on. Can I interact with this guy? Can I pull the cork out? Okay. It's not over yet. It's not over. Oh, you cannot. Okay, so Yeah, it's not looking good, guys. Not looking good. Yeah, I don't think you can pull it in. I don't think. Let me try just one more thing. Let's make ourselves an importer. And I'm thinking if maybe the importer can hook it through. If not, I don't know if it's a mod conflict. But yeah, I don't think. And then again, is that? I wonder if that's even buckets. Maybe this has to fill all the way up before it can output. That's a possibility. That's a possibility. Let's just try this importer first. If the importer can hook up, then maybe it's a mod issue. Well, I mean, obviously it'll be able to hook up. It's not going to look pretty. Okay, you know what? Let's just try it. Nope. This is not going to be this is not going to be good looking. First go. And connect. Okay, we're at 12 something. Switch over to fluids. No. Okay. That's not working. So let's go ahead and let this run, and maybe I'll grab a Torturino and I'll come back to you guys in just a second and see if it takes the maximum fluid count to actually be able to export something out of it. Alright guys, moment of truth. Oh, nothing. I am sure there must be a way to automate this. Oh, there's a lag spike. Not sure what it is, but I'm guessing we can probably... Do we have a bucket? I need a bucket. Give me this bucket. Can we... Oh, so it got 8 millibuckets in it. That's very interesting. Let's see. At blockheads. So... Oh wow, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here for cooking. Interesting. I might have to look into this a little later. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything to automate this. So I mean, I could use I think Cyclic has it, and that is the automated user autonomous right-click activation. Oh, so I have to. No, that won't work. Huh. Well, let's see. Well guys, I'd be lying if I said I didn't try, but I cannot find anything. The problem is with the automated user is that it'll right click with this item, but then where that item goes, nobody knows. Typically it'll circle around, and if you set this up to push pull, it'll just, well, you know what, maybe I'll just show you. It may be too late at this point. So yeah, right now it's right clicking and using it and draining it, but there's nowhere, it's not going anywhere. And if you set this up to push pull, or let's just have it set to pull, and I throw some buckets in, they just disappear because this machine's telling it to pull everything. And I don't know why, but yeah, it'll pull it, and it'll actually pull fluid out of our tank. So I don't think there's really any good way to do this. There is a method of milking cows in Britannia, but I'll explore that later because we spent quite a bit of time on this already. So to give you guys an idea on how much time I just spent over there, it's a big festation. I think that these pigs are ready to go though. And as for the milking guy, I think we will go with a Britannia route that uses Drum of the Wild. I don't know, it's not bad. It's not bad. I can automate throwing the buckets into our tanks. But I was just really looking forward to using that cow in the jar. I guess we can end up, you know, we can use that for like a, I guess like last piece of resistance, if need be. But considering how much milk we'll probably generate from everything else, yeah, I don't think it'll be necessary. So let me go grab some of these diamond spikes, and we'll go ahead and finish up our killing spawn, or killing rooms for these animals. Oh, ooh, we have a problem. Alright, guys, I think I figured out how we're going to deal with our little mob issue. So, what we're going to do is knock these out first. And we're going to try to get rid of that torturino. If I can get to it. There's a lot of pigs. There's a lot of pigs. What I think we're going to do is we're going to use our force field and hook it up to a redstone signal. Now I know it's not 100% automatic because we will have to pull the lever. However, it does beat the other idea. I was going to put Killer Joe in there, but I thought that's going to be a big messy process. So let's just go ahead and utilize the force field. Alright, and then we want to put the force field down in here. We're going to have to be killing a lot of these guys to get this to work, if not all of them. Oh boy. Turn your eyes. Turn your head. Close your eyes. Sorry guys. I didn't want it to be this way. Know that you'll be going to a good place though. Alright. That was pretty brutal. Now we just gotta put our force field in place. Okay, looks good, looks good. Just need to hit it with some RF. And these are, I think we're gonna make these into like maybe not towers, but something. There we go. This is going to be damage. And these match this filter can pass through. Should be is like a pass damage. And these that match this filter can pass through. Damage that matches this filter can pass through. Okay. And it'll be passive mobs. Alright, so it's not active. Is it still? Oh, and off to active, on to activated redstone signal. Okay, so it's not on. Perfect. Okay, so, oh, and we need to add and get rid of this. There's really no need. So, damage, anything that matches this filter can't pass through but get damage, and then if they are passive mobs get damaged, it's like players are damaging them, and insert, and delete. Okay, so that should work. Now we just need to have some pigs, you know, do their thing, and when they do, we will go ahead and, you know, give them the old zap. Oh gosh, it's terrible. I've got way more pork than I know what to do with. Well, we couldn't automate milk, and that's too bad. I'm sure there's some way we can do it in Britannia, but I think it's time that we clean up the bacon. I got this all wired up over here, so it should have plenty of RF to utilize. Actually, oh, you know what? I don't have it wired up yet. But let's see what happens. Ready? And 3, 2, 1. Oh, I need to use all the RF. Let's see. I went ahead and did some automated crafting to make sure that they were making some ender conduits. There we go. Yeah, we were just a few short. And I didn't realize it takes RF for each thing damaged. That's hefty. That's a pretty hefty price. Also, I think after this, guys, we're gonna start actually getting to the building portion of the Soul Forge. It seems there's a lot that it's kind of like jumping around all over the place and not a lot of room to maneuver. So I think we're actually gonna get started on you know, making this place presentable. There's a couple more things that I'd like to build here, though. So don't think that we're all done. We are not. Far from it. We got a lot of circuitry to redo. The refined storage system kind of needs to be redone. But I'm just trying to get all of this kind of put together and ready to go. All right, let's see where we're at. All right, let's do it again. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the sound of sizzly bacon. Wow. Also, I had to create a few of these guys, not only for... Oh no, what happened? Why is it... Whoa. Whoa, where are we at here? Range should be... Oh, you know what? Maybe, I don't think it was... Maybe I have amped the range up a little bit. Oh, he's active? Strange. Very strange. Let's see if I just crank this all the way up. There we go. Pick all that up. And it's not gonna get all of it though. Oh, it did. Nice. Interesting. Yeah. I had to craft up a few of these solidifiers because, well, for obvious reasons, our XP vacuum is not gonna work out too well. Plus, I don't know if you guys have noticed when we've gone by a few times, I went ahead and made the same force shield or force field, whatever it may be, shield for the automatic mob spawner, and I realized that there's some kind of some issues with it in terms of it sends the XP like sky high, and then I don't know what happens to it. It doesn't get absorbed into the XP vacuum, but it does get picked up by the solidifier, and the solidifier can actually pull XP through walls, so that's kind of why I've been using it for a lot of these. And there's some other, if you guys ever do consider using it, I attempted using the quantum storage. For some reason the quantum storage can only hold up like 7.4k of import, or no, it's 5.6k imported, and then it slowly, if you set it up as an external storage, it's a lot slower. It only plugs in about 1 or 2 a tick. And then if you with the experienced solidifier, it only sees this, so it cannot actually utilize it as an external storage or an importer or exporter. So you're kind of on your own when you go to figure that out. If you can find a way to keep stacking it in different boxes, otherwise you might have to make your own disk drive and set it up that way to different priority or whatever. But anyway, oh, and also over here I've noticed something. If I could in fact figure a way out to use the XP vacuum more efficiently, I would like to use it here. I went ahead and threw a torch arena on the back of these one of these spawners, and you can see that they're just flying in now, just non-stop. And if there's also I think it's spawn. Yeah, I think it's this one, spawner changer. Yes, you can actually, by right-clicking a mob and clicking a spawner in the world, you can actually change what it spawns out of it. So we actually, in theory, didn't even need these. We could have just changed these blaze spawners. But, you know, it is what it is. We might go back and change them one day. I'm not sure. So anyway, guys, we got a few things to do in here. We got to rebuild, or I gotta still clear out a lot of this, which I want to do time lapse. And I'm going to pull the Tinker's Construct up here, and I also want to get our Empower up here, because again, our Empower is part of making weapons, items, etc. So this is like kind of what all this is implied for, including food. Lots of food. So I'm going to time lapse this, and I'm going to start clearing out a lot of this stuff, and I will start bringing up some of our other multi-blocks. Just a quick interruption to the music, guys. I went ahead and made this. It's called a atomic dissembler, and let me tell you, it's essentially like having creative place and creative destroying. Seriously, it's pretty cool, incredible for a one-block move. And I did it because there was some situation where I was switching between shovels and pickaxes and hammers, and I noticed that, it's costing me a lot of time doing that. So I went ahead and made one of these, and I gotta say, pretty impressive. Definitely go make yourself one. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the little time-lapse action. We got everything up here that we need thus far. This project is not finished, and I think we're going to have to do one more episode. I know, I'm sorry, one more episode, and I think the Soul Forge will be complete. We have almost all the essential components that I wanted to get in here, aside from the Empower, which we're going to have to do a second level for. And also, if you recall, the whole reason we did this project was so we could get the Wither skeleton automation up here. And obviously you can see that we don't have that here. So, with that in mind, we're going to have to do an additional episode. I apologize for that. But before we finish up today, I wanted to do a couple more things. We have our smelter up here, which looks, oh nice. I don't know, it's a little gauge there in the, is that the Wayla? Sweet, that's pretty cool. So I want to continue doing this sort of concept here with the flowing energy, and I want to make it coming from all of these mobs. So over here we have it kind of surrounded by steered bricks, and it goes in the center, and the center is outlined by the trodden cobble or trodden stone. So let's continue that. So from here, and also I'm going to add some lava automation. That's easy. That's a pretty easy one to set up using bees. So that won't be too difficult. So let's go ahead and we're just going to create a line of lava to it for now. Also got to be careful, don't want to break unnecessary blocks. That atomic disassembler is insanely powerful. I do recommend getting one, but I also recommend being very careful with it because it can mess things up pretty quick. Those ones should be pretty easy. Again, this is going to be kind of a raised surface. This is going to be kind of the bottom of it. So, in this, the general, there's going to be some, I'm going to put stairwells around this that kind of wrap around and bring this up to the second level. Yeah, this is kind of difficult. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and let this fill up, and in the meantime, let's run back to the headquarters. And you know, I've been doing some thinking. I've been doing some real thinking about this, and I think that the base, I know, but I think the base is going to be converted into just simply a blood magic base, and not just the operation for blood magic, because we don't really, we're trying to pull everything up there, and essentially this is what's here. But guys, look at this mess. I mean, this is embarrassing. This is where I've been shoving everything in the closet. We're gonna try and move all this up and try and get it organized. We might do like a storage island or a refined storage automated crafting island or something like that, because I'd like to show this because I'm really proud of it in the sense that it's super functional. Like, I have so many things that are just automated, and it's why I'm able to get items so quickly. But it's a huge mess, and I think it can be done better. And I'd like to do the turbine. I'd like to make a really big turbine as well. So I would like to kind of call it quits. Not quits, but this area is kind of this would be our like blood magic area. Pretty much, that's it. That's all it is. Blood magic, nothing else. Maybe we'll keep the end portal there. It does kind of fit the area. But other than that, I don't really see a future use for it. As a matter of fact, though, I was thinking about with the wings that we have there, and the wings could also be used for different type of rituals, and we could have like some centralized ritual with a spawner on the top of it. I think I saw some guys that they were able to basically put some automated spawning on there, and they were able to give themselves basically like using blood armor. They were able to give themselves like infinite life or something like that. I don't know, but I think that's the kind of route I want to go with it. Oops, and we need a bucket, don't we? So yeah, that's the plan. And I think we can, like, if we grab another island, because I have plenty of shards of Laputa, and I can keep fighting that guy all day. It's not a big deal at all. And with that, we can definitely, you know, we can make some really cool stuff. I think like this area. Actually, I think I want the lava flowing towards the smeltery. Yeah, because that's kind of where the essence is going. The essence is going to our weapons, to our items. And if we do that, you know, that gives me an opportunity to play like some sort of automated fire charm, we're okay. Makes an opportunity to make some sort of automated addition to the blood magic. If you guys have ever experienced blood magic or try to use it, it is very, very, very difficult to make the demonic shards. The demonic shard tiers are they are pretty difficult. They are not fun to do. And if I can set up some automation to work on that, and I can have that centralized area over there, because blood magic is a big, big mod, and I think there's a lot of things that we need to take into account and build to make it the most efficient mod we can. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and place all this down, and I will go ahead and speed through this. This is how it all starts. Right there. You. I'm just gonna, I guess, let nature take its course. Hope for the best. I'm worried about putting a creeper in the attractor obelisk. But we're risk takers here, and we're gonna try it. Let's go to soul. And we find creeper, concussion creeper. There he is. Also, I need to make an access hatch for this lower level, but we're not gonna do it today. Creeper. And yes. Oh, success. Awesome. Okay, guys. So here it is now. I kind of like it. I don't know if I'm a big fan because you can see the bottom portion of the trodden bricks here, but you can't see, or not the bottom portion, but you can see more trodden bricks here than you can up there. But you know, symmetrically, it's pretty nice. I like it. There's a few more things we gotta add. Obviously, I'm gonna go ahead and start working on way up to the second level and make sure that the entire bottom area is cleaned out. And we're also, like I said, we're gonna make an access hatch so we can get down there. But I think that's gonna do it for today's episode. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys are having a good holiday. And if you're on break, have a good break. Or if you're not at your work, well, sorry, man. That's okay. I'll be back to work pretty soon here. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.